gut health is very important. The gut is the second brain. Cats have a habit that they never give up: grooming and cleaning themselves. As a result, cats often swallow hair, and over time, this hair clumps together in the intestines, leading to constipation. Of course, as veterinarians, we solve these problems. But one bout of constipation, 2 bouts, 3 bouts, this leads to intestinal sluggishness, and as they age and their bowel movements slow down, it causes the large intestine, which we call the colon, to enlarge and lose its function, a condition known as megacolon, which means, very importantly, that animal faces a very troubled old age after that. To prevent this, actually, everyone uses a malt extract paste for hairballs. This habit has spread, we know that. But when we add postbiotics to it, when we put it that way, what postbiotic? Postbiotics? They are the beneficial, enzymatic, and chemically and biologically useful substances from probiotics. When we add them in at the same time, we also provide a probiotic effect. Those who use malt know this. Our animals often get diarrhea with malt extract because actually, on the other hand, it's an active ingredient that helps stool pass more quickly. So when we add postbiotics to it, not only do we maintain our gut health and preserve the balance of our gut microbiome, but also we ensure that the hormonal, chemical, and bodily functions, which need to be modulated by other bacteria, by good bacteria, continue at an optimal level. So with just a malt, we're able to impact many tissues, from the brain, nervous tissue, endocrine system, heart, to the kidneys. What benefits does Hairball Cure provide? What makes it different from other malt extracts? If we talk about that point, first of all, it contains postbiotic lysate, which actually shows probiotic effects. So from nervous tissue to the heart, from the kidneys to the liver, it already contains all the beneficial chemicals, enzymes, and biological substances provided by probiotics in every Hairball Cure. Secondly, it contains prebiotics. What are prebiotics? Fiber-rich foods. There are many types of prebiotics like inulin and psyllium seed husk. What do they do? These cannot be digested by mammals like us, but they regulate gut health and intestinal transit. And they become food for the bacteria. Whose? They become food for probiotic bacteria. At the same time, we all know the effects that fibrous foods have on people. They regulate gut health. On the other hand, there's a question we get very often from pet owners. They say, my cat is vomiting and there's a hairball inside. Actually, this is what we should be worried about. Of course, nothing happens just because they vomited once. But those hairs, if they can't be expelled through the intestines with the stool, over time they clump together and cause sluggish bowels. And this becomes a major problem in older age. When we use a Hairball Cure regularly, the hairs are expelled with proper bowel movements before hairballs can form, and the microbiome stays balanced. With fibrous foods, the presence of good bacteria there is maintained. So the daily use of any Hairball Cure not only regulates intestinal health and indirectly other metabolic functions, but also helps eliminate these hairballs, improves nutrient absorption, and contributes to keeping the microbiome healthy.